Hello, I'm Philippa, the dance artist at Cambridge University Hospitals. I'm the lead dance artist on the Dance for Health program. And this is a short film taking you through a gentle and peaceful movement relaxation. When our minds fill with anxious thoughts and worries, it can be useful to calmly bring awareness to our bodies and invite the body and mind to work with us to shift tension and distress. So the first thing we want to do is sit comfortably. Take time to find yourself a comfortable chair, preferably a chair that supports your back and allows your feet to reach the floor. I can't see your bodies, but I invite you to take the time to make yourself comfortable and feel supported. Perhaps think about having an extra blanket on your lap to keep you warm, or a supporting pillow to rest your hands on, something wrapped around your shoulders and your back. And as much as possible, find somewhere you like to be, somewhere where you won't be interrupted, maybe with a view by a window. And if you can, turn your phone onto silent or even off. Preparation is good. It reminds the mind and the body that a nice thing is coming up, and it helps you feel comfortable and safe. So see if you can symmetrically arrange your legs so your hips are sitting comfortably on the chair. So when we cross our legs and we put one hip higher than the other, and that puts a bit of pressure on the spine, especially the lower back. So let your legs be symmetric, your knees are over your feet and your feet are resting on the floor. If you can't reach the floor, get a pillow to rest your feet on. And notice how your back is supported. Invite your back to rest into the chair. Let the chair take the weight. Chairs are wonderful. Now we want to allow our shoulders to be supported, so we take our hands and we just arrange them in our lap. So rather than hoiking our elbows up, putting our arms on armrests, just let your hands come down and your shoulders will naturally relax and let them be supported by the back. Finally, if possible, if you can be without shoes or socks, you want as much as your feet to reach the ground and be in contact with the ground as possible. Okay, good. So we are going to work with our breath and our imaginations, both of which reside in the body. When we slow down and pay attention to how we are, we can begin to bring our awareness to our breath, and there's no need to change anything dramatically. It's simply about noticing and slowing down. So let the music come into the space with you. Maybe even close your eyes. The idea is to invite the music to come right in. Imagine it settling around you. Imagine it coming softly into your bones. Give yourself permission to take these minutes for yourself. We're going to begin with the chin, and all I want you to do is slowly allow your chin to float down to your chest. And what that does is it just opens up the top of the spine and lets your spine elongate and stretch a little bit. Slowly float your chin back up again. Imagine it's just floating right up to the ceiling. And if you do this with your eyes closed, you can really almost hear your spine relaxing, opening, and becoming more slow in its movement. So as we do this, we notice the breath. Again, we're not making dramatic changes. We're just letting the breath in. It will always come in, and we're simply focusing on breathing out. So we can breathe out as we drop our chin. Breathe in as we bring our face back up again. And breathe out as we bring our chin back up. Great. Okay, next the shoulders. We're going to lift our shoulders just a little bit. I'm using my hands on my legs to just support that lift. And then as my shoulders drop, I'm just letting my hands reach out towards my knees. This is a really, really simple movement. I'm really using the back of the chair, got my eyes closed. I'm relaxing and releasing my spine into the chair. Every so often I might just curl the base of my spine so I can push into the back of my chair, and then I just let go and relax. Great. So you can do that as many times as feels comfortable. Again, we're going to explore movement now with our fingers and our hands. This is just about opening the hands, closing the hands. The slower you move, the better for your brain and your body. There's no rush. Be curious about how the body wants to move. Just going to send my hands down along my lap, and I'm just going to reach out into the space in front of me. There you go. And then bring those hands back down. Just try it again. Sometimes it's nice to do it with just one hand, and I'm just letting that hand float up. And what we're doing here is we're opening the heart area, we're opening the ribs, we're opening the lungs, and we're letting the breath come in. You can do that on the other side. Just reaching that hand out, slowly floating the hand up as high as feels comfortable, and then letting it back down again. Same thing with your elbows. Once you've reached your hands out and had a go at just floating them up as high as feels comfortable, I'm going to invite you to let your elbows float away from the ribs. So what this does is this allows the lungs to expand. It allows the lungs to bring in more oxygen, which helps oxygen move through the body, which helps us relax and breathe more deeply. That's it. So just do that a couple times. If you want to then go back to just dropping that chin a little bit, noticing how each time you do this, you can go a little bit further, and that's great. So finally, become still. Check that your feet are relaxed. Relax your back. I'm going to invite you just to look around the space. It's just looking to the side, looking to the other side. Sometimes when we're feeling really anxious and worried, it can be really helpful to orient ourselves in the space. Now, I'm doing this really slowly, but actually it's a really nice technique for just checking in with how you are, where you are in the space. Your breath is already quieter, more relaxed, just tilting the head side to side. Just letting the clavicle, this lovely bone here, open a little bit more, tilting the other way. Good. And just relaxing. Good. Finally, we're going to bring our hands to our thighs and just give ourselves a little bit of a massage along the legs. This really helps our sense of peacefulness and self-care. So in a sense, we're almost just soothing the body. That's it. Okay. Deep breath. What we're going to do now is just bring our hands together. Just warm the hands up. Perhaps just a little massage of the fingers. What I'm going to invite you to do is do a little visualization whilst we do a face massage. Now, the thing with visualization is it just brings us somewhere calm, which helps our body feel calmer. So a place that you love, or a place that has good memories, or even a landscape that you've seen in a painting or online, any image that we can bring into the mind as we close our eyes. So any image we bring into the mind as we close our eyes is really helpful. Take your glasses off. You're just going to bring your fingertips to the face and do a really, really gentle massage, just starting with the forehead, keeping the eyes closed. What I do is I rest my elbows on my torso, so I'm not using my muscles, just resting, perhaps dropping the head a little bit, taking the finger massage to the temples, down along the cheekbones. You can actually spend as much time as you like here. And as you're doing this, notice how your breath really relaxes. You've got somewhere really lovely in your mind, got this lovely music on, fingers along the chin, perhaps along the lips, You hold a lot of tension around the mouth, so just spend a bit of time there. This is nice for your fingertips as well as for your face muscles along the nose. Up to you. This could be a really nice long massage, or it can be quick and to the point. Finally, we're going to bring the palms of our hands to our eye sockets. Spread your fingers out. You're just going to rest your face into your hands and enjoy that soft, quiet, dark space. Up to you, you spend as long as you like there. And then let your hands come away. Open your eyes slowly, because it will feel a bit bright. Find your glasses, if you took them off, and then just return your hands to your lap. So we just finished by taking a moment to rest in the chair, and resting doesn't mean you have to be still. It means just going really slow. If you need to shift the body, that's fine at any point. Give yourself a bit of time to enjoy the change that's happened in the body and the mind, and congratulate yourself for even the slightest shifts, and value this time you have gifted yourself. Thank you.